Right, it is turn 3. These guys are wounded. All the fighting's going on over there. Now, so far my Necromancer has actually killed 3 heroes. If he kills another 1, I get a bonus XP point, which is amazing. Also, since it's turn 3, if I can manage to kill the last remaining warriors, which are these 2 guys here, by the end of this turn, again, I get another bonus XP point. So this could be a very important turn. So far, and again, I don't want to tempt fate, but so far I haven't lost anybody. Although my ghost and my spectres are wounded. This spectre was summoned as a temp worker, so they're kind of disposable, I suppose. But yes, turn 3. Now, start of turn 3, my Necromancer gets back 3 energy. So he's back up to 16. Maximum is 18, but that's okay. So we are going to start. Now, I can activate 4 rating plus my Necromancer. Now, if I activate my Ghost, that's all I'm going to be able to do. But my Ghost is sort of melee, so I'm going to have to move and hit, and that's going to leave them sort of in the open. So I don't really want to activate my Ghost just yet. I know that these guys are going to activate straight after, so maybe I should give them an easier target. Maybe I should kind of sacrifice my temp worker. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So I think my temp worker is going to shoot at him and then move maybe close to this guy, so that that kind of gives him the only option. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So my Spectre, my temp worker up there in the ruins is going to shoot at Scowl. It's a clear shot. They've got a clear shot down from the ruins. Ooh, move the tree. So 10 inches. I think this should be easily within 10 inches, shouldn't it? That should easily be within 10 inches. Yeah, 7 inches, easy. Right, so Spectres have an offense of 5. His defense is going to be warrior, 3 + 1 per rating, so 5. So we need 5s to hit. And since he's wounded, if he gets hit, he's going to get slowed. And we get not within 1 inch, so that doesn't the riposte doesn't affect him. But we get 1, 2, 3 hits. He's still alive. He's still alive, but he is down to 1 life, or 1 durability, 1 health point, whatever you want to call it. But he is also slowed. So his movement is now -2, which makes it a 4. So that wasn't a bad result. The fact he's still alive is bad, because that means he's going to... Oh, actually, I could use my Necromancer to just blast him, couldn't I? That could definitely work. Right, now I'm going to move my Spectre. They can move up to 9 inches, and I want to put them in a position where they become the target for Clovis. So where do I want to move him? I want to kind of move Clovis into a place where I can zap him with everyone. So within 9 inches of the Ghost, I think. So yeah, so I'm going to move my Spectre down to there. She's going to fly down to there. And what that's going to do is it's going to force Clovis to make her the target, because she's now the closest enemy. And since she's not part of my warband, I don't have to worry about her dying. Ha-ha! So that Spectre is now activated. Now it's my Necromancer's turn. So first of all, we're going to move just a little bit into a bit more safety, a bit more further away from the staircase. Sorry, I keep moving this a little bit. So he's in the ruins, so we're going to check and see whether the ruins are actually going to curse him or give him energy. So we need to roll a d6 on a 5+. Nope, so no more energy for him. But he's going to cast Negative Bolt at Scowl. Only needs to do 1 damage, so as long as I hit him, I can kill him and get the energy back. We're rolling 4 dice for power. Resist is 3 + 1 per rating, so 5. I need to get a 5. We get 3 hits, which would be d10 + d6, minimum of 2 damage. So he's dead. My Necromancer gets his 4th kill, which means he's going to get an XP boost, and Scowl goes down. Bit of blood, bit of warrior. Good like that, so you can see him on the camera. There you go. All right. So he goes down. And that was the Necromancer's activation. I can actually activate another. I can actually activate another Spectre, can't I? Oh yes, I forgot about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate. Which one? Beth or Lita? Doesn't really matter, does it? As long as I stay further away than the temp worker. So, so Lita is going to move through the house to here. She does have 4 life left. I'm going to activate her. So this is another 2. So 2 rating is 4. And again, she's going to do, okay, so she's going to do a black bolt on Clovis. Now, Clovis hasn't been hurt. He's not wounded, so he's not going to get the slow. But we could still potentially hurt him. Now, actually, okay, luckily, I didn't think this through properly, but I should have made sure that this Spectre was outside of 1 inch, because if there's an enemy within 1 inch, he gets a +2 to his defense. But she's outside of 1 inch, so it's fine. So Lita is going to shoot at Clovis Black Bolt. So Clovis has a defense of 3 + 1 per rating, so 5. He doesn't get the bonus because of the enemy within 1 inch, because she's outside of 1 inch. So we need 5s. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hits. So warriors start with 16. So he is now down to 12. And that is my activation done. I activated the temp, worker, Spectre, and Lita. Now it is the hero's turn. So the hero, well, we pretty much know what he's going to do. But we have to roll anyway, just to see. Oh, come on. How many times? Double strike. So he's going to turn around, face the temp worker, and hit her twice. So he's got 12 life left. Now, this Spectre hasn't been hurt yet, so she may survive. But if she doesn't, it's okay. Like I say, she's a temp worker. Right, offense of 6. So we got 5 and 6. Spectre's defense is 4 with no bonuses, so he needs 4s to hit. Oh dear. He misses 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 5 damage, so this Spectre has 3 left. That's just the first attack. We've still got his second attack because he's doing a double strike. So, I can't believe how many times I rolled double strike for warriors. Right, so, again, needs 5s to hit. And she's dead. 2, 4, 5, yeah, she's dead. So the Spectre goes down. Now, there's not going to be a pool of blood because she's a Spectre. Again, can you see her? You can just see her. But she's going to go down. It's okay. She's just a temp worker. And that was his activation. Now it's the rest of my guys, and that's going to be quite deadly for Clovis. Now, technically there are no heroes left. There'll be no more hero activations, but I still have to do my guys one at a time because my Necromancer will activate every time I activate up to 4 rating. So what have I got left to activate? I've got my Ghost Mary Jane, and I have my Spectre Beth. So after I activate Beth, I can activate my Necromancer. And then after I activate Mary Jane, I can also activate my Necromancer. Okay. Now, my Necromancer can keep piling on with those necromantic bolts. Or he could bolster undead. So bolster undead within 6 inches. If one target, they get +2 offense and defense. So I could give my ghost +2 offense and defense. That's going to cost me 4 energy, but then I can't do my necromantic bolt, which I've got to be honest, the negative bolt seems to be doing a lot of damage. So I think I'm just going to keep plugging away with a negative bolt, to be very honest with you. So we will activate who first? Let us activate Beth first. So Beth's going to come around the corner. She's got 9 movement. Well, she's not technically going to go around the corner. She's going to go through the corner. Actually, who's going to be the closest? The ghost's going to be the closest, isn't it? So she's going to go around the corner. She's got 3 life left. Let's move her back here. Can you guys see her on the camera? Just. There you go. So Beth moves around the corner a little bit, and she's going to do her ranged attack at this guy. Yeah, easily within range, 6.5 inches. So 5 dice. He has a defense. So yeah, he has a defense of 5. So we need 5s to hit. We get 3 hits. So he's now down to 9. Bump, bump. Necromancer is going to do negative bolt against him. So again, that's 3 energy, bringing us down to 13. Easily within range. So 4 power dice. Resist is 5. So we get 1 hit. So we're doing D10 damage. We do 9 damage, which is exactly how much we need. Clovis goes down. We managed to defeat all the opposition in turn 3. Huzzah! Let me get a pool of blood. So Clovis, the last defender of the shrine, goes down in a pool of blood. My Necromancer gets his 5th kill. So that's a Kraken. World of Warships. Kraken. He gets his 5th kill. He's killed all of them. And by the end of turn 3, which means we get that bonus XP. Excellent. And we get another bonus because we've got we've got 4 or more rating of undead alive at the end of the mission. Oh, this has been quite a good adventure for XP. I'm thinking I might be able to get something in the post-battle. Speaking of which, battle is over. Let us move to the post-battle sequence. Right, welcome back. We are at the post-game sequence. Now, first of all, we need to look at the rewards of the battle. Each Necromancer may increase their necromantic energy by 1 permanently. Oh, so nice. So now we've got 19 energy. And then it says you can choose 1 additional necromantic power and permanently add that power to your list. If you play this scenario advanced, you increase by 2 instead of 1. We didn't do it advanced, we just did normal. Now, the new power, I'm thinking of something that could have been useful in this game, but it's actually Whip of Darkness. A long whip of umbral energy lashes from the Necromancer and snaring and shredding an enemy, drawing them closer. So, cost of 2 energy, range of 12, targets 1 enemy model within range, power dice of 3d10. Takes 1d6 damage per success, and if the model suffers any damage, the model is moved to within 1 inch of the Necromancer. So the Necromancer determines the position, and if it carries them into dangerous terrain, they suffer any effects of that terrain as well. So it's useful. I think it could also be very useful against wizards, getting them sort of close after they've teleported away potentially. So I'm going to be adding Whip of Darkness to my character. So I'm thinking that this could be quite useful. It's very cheap. It only costs 2 energy. And like I say, it could be very useful little power. Very, very nice. Right. Now that we've done that, the rewards of the scenario, we can go... Actually, next time, what are we doing next time? Robbing a graveyard. Okay. Right, next time. Gonna have to get some gravestones done. Gonna have some new models, I think, as well. Right, post-game sequence. Right, first step. Restore minions. Don't need to, because none of my minions were taken out of action, so yay! Number 2, retire. No need. Number 3, raise new undead. Yes. I'm thinking that I might try to get a new Spectre. Now, I'm not getting the bonus that I got last time, so I'm not getting anything else. I need to roll... So it has to be greater than the rating. So if I try and get another ghost, I'm going to have... I'm going to have to roll a 4, 5, 6. If I try and get a Spectre, I need to roll a 3+. Now, I do have to worry about Lair assaults. That happens at the end of the post-game process. There is a chance they're going to find my Lair and attack it, and then we could actually lose minions that way. So I kind of want to start getting more. So I think I'm going to try and get another Spectre. I think I'm going to try and get another Spectre. So I need to roll a d6, and I need to get a 3+ to get another Spectre. Yay! We got another Spectre. Excellent. Now, I'm not going to be able to bring all of these to the next mission, I don't think, because I'm thinking that Rob a Graveyard is still difficulty 7. So Technically, I'm going to have... God, how many rating of undead do I have now? But I can still only bring 7 to the battle. But I do have +1 Spectre. Now, I could have tried raising a hero. I mean, having a wizard or a priest in my warband as an undead character would have been very nice. But you've got to roll a 9+ on a D10. I think at the moment it's safer for me to just get some generic undead. Right. What's next? Gain experience. Oh, yes. we got a little bit this time. So, again, I think I mentioned this last time. There's nowhere on the character sheet to actually put XP, but we got 2 from the first mission. How much are we getting this time? So, story, right. All heroes are destroyed by the end of turn 3, so that's 1. Achieve victory, 2. We've got at least 4 rating remaining at the end of this scenario, yes. Personally destroys 2 or more heroes, or rating worth of enemy undead. So my Necromancer killed 5, and we killed 4 or more. I think these are cumulative, so boosh. So my Necromancer actually gets 5 experience from this mission. Oh! So that makes a total of 7. We can actually get something nice. Now I could get another power. I could improve a stat. There's a bunch of special abilities that I can choose from. I've got to be honest, I think I'm going to have a read through, and we'll add something before the next game. But there's a whole bunch of things that I can get. I can... Aura of Weakness. All enemies within 3 inches reduce their offense by 1. There's one where they reduce their resist against my powers by 1. What else is there? Whenever you attempt to raise new undead, you get a +1 to the roll. There's a whole bunch of things I can get. I'm going to have to read through and choose one. But yeah, I'm going to have a read through and have a think. I'm going to have a think, but I'll have one. I'll be spending my experience before the next game. Right, next, Lair expansion. As your Necromancer builds their power, they will also be increasing the capabilities of their Lair. Right, for every 2 scenarios that we complete, yes, we get 1 impedimenta from the list below and add it to my Lair. Once the Lair accrues a certain number of impedimenta, it will become advanced. I think for a hovel, I need to get 4? I think it's 3. When I've got 3 impedimenta, it becomes a tower, not a hovel, which means it gets a better defense. So we can add 1 impedimenta. Again, there's a whole bunch of things to do. I'll add it for the next game, I think. Or maybe I'll put a note in the editing. When I'm doing the editing, I'll put a note here and I'll put down what I've chosen. I think that works better. Same with the powers and my XP, I think. And then the last thing we need to do is to find out if the heroes have found out where I live and are going to do an attack on my lair. I really don't want them to. So we roll a d10, we add the number of story missions you've completed until the lair was last assaulted. So I'm going to be... It hasn't been assaulted yet. I've done 2 missions, so I'm getting a +2 to the roll. If the roll is 11+, then they assault my lair. Subtract your lair's defense from the difficulty of the highest difficulty story play mission you've completed. Okay, so we've done difficulty 7. My lair has a defense of 4. So if they assault my lair, I'm going to lose 7 minus 4, so 3 points of minions. I'm going to lose 3... rating 3 from my... Maybe I should have tried to get another... Maybe I should have tried to get another bloomin' ghost or wraith. Right, so we're getting a +2 to the roll. What am I doing? It's a d10, not a d6. That's cheating. So, d10, we get a +2 to the roll. We get a 8, 9, 10. Oh, just. Okay, so no assault this turn. But that means that after the next mission, the next battle, I'm getting a +3 to the roll. It's going to happen at some point. Maybe after the next mission, I want to try and recruit another wraith or ghost, so at least I could lose one of those. Because they're going to find my lair at some point, yeah. All right, that is the end of the post-game sequence. Battle 2 is done. Battle 3 will be coming soon. I do have a few things to prepare for Battle 3. I know that I have some more miniatures to paint, and I've got gravestones and things to do because we are trying to rob a graveyard. So I've got a bit of terrain to make. I've got some miniatures to paint, but Battle 3 will be coming soon. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Add some comments. Let me know what you think about this game. Have you tried Death Wizards yet? Right, until the next video, take care, stay safe, cheers.